Hey guys, it's another beautiful fall day in North Carolina. So if you have never visited North Carolina in the fall, you are missing a treat. We receive all 4 seasons, and this is probably my top favorite season. Now, let's get going for what we really want to talk about. Now, in September, all eyes are on the feds. The overwhelming expectation is that they'll cut the federal funds rate at their upcoming meeting. And this is driven primarily by recent signs that inflation is cooling and the job market is slowing. Mark Zandi, chief economist at Moody's Analytics, he says this: they're ready to cut just as long as we don't get an inflation surprise between now and September, which we want. We're creeping up on their meeting. But what does this mean for the housing market and more opportunities for you as a potential home buyer or seller? The federal funds rate is one of the key factors that influences your mortgage rate. Things like the economy, geopolitical, uncertainty, and more also have a great impact. When the feds cut the federal funds rate, it signals what's happening in a more broader economy, and mortgage rates tend to respond to that. While a single rate cut might not lead to a dramatic drop in mortgage rates, it could contribute to this gradual decline that has already been happening. Chief economist at Mortgage Bankers Association, he points out this: once the Fed kicks off a rate cutting cycle, we do expect that mortgage rates will move somewhat slower, and any upcoming federal funds rate cut likely won't be a one-time event. Lawrence Young, a chief economist at the National Associations of Realtors, says this: generally, the rate cut cycle is not one and done. 6 to 8 rounds of rate cuts all throughout 2025, very likely. Here's what experts in the industry project for mortgage rates through 2025. One contributing factor to this ongoing gradual decline is the anticipation cuts from feds. Mortgage rates and projections are on your screen now, and this graph shows the latest forecasts for Fannie Mae, MBA, NAR, and Wells Fargo. So with recent improvements in inflations and signs of cooling job markets, a federal funds rate cut is likely to lead to a moderate decline in mortgage rates shown in the dotted lines. Here's 2 big reasons why that's good news for buyers and sellers. Number 1, it helps alleviate the lock-in effect for current lower mortgage rates. And it could help ease that lock-in effect that they feel, that where people feel stuck within their current home because today's rates are higher than when they locked in and when they bought their current house. If the fear of losing your low-rate mortgage and facing a higher cost has kept you out of this market, a slight reduction could make selling a bit more attractive again. However, this isn't expected to bring a flood of sellers to the market, as many home buyers still are being cautious up against their mortgage rate. Now, number 2, it should boost buyer activity for potential home buyers, and a drop in mortgage rates will provide a more inviting housing market. Lower mortgage rates can reduce the overall cost of home ownership, making it more feasible for you if you've been waiting to make a move. While a federal funds rate cut is not expected to lead to drastically lower mortgage rates, it will likely contribute to the gradual decrease that already has happened. And while the anticipation rate cut represents a positive shift for the future of the housing market, it's important to consider your options right now. Jacob Channel, senior economist at LendingTree, sums it up pretty well. He says timing the market is basically impossible. If you're always waiting for the perfect market conditions, you'll be waiting for a long time. Buy now only if it feels good to you. Bottom line, the expected federal rates cut, driven by the improving inflation and slower job growth, is likely to have a positive, though gradual, impact on those mortgage rates. That could help unlock opportunities for you. When you're ready, let's connect. That's the best way we will prepare to take action when the time is right for you. Thanks for listening. I'm Mary from B&T Realty.